On this week's episode, we're looking at cars. In particular, which one of these 5 do I fit into the best? Is it the Jaguar XJ6, the Morris Minor, a Citroen C3, a Vauxhall Mokka, or this electric Volvo XC40? All right, so car number 1, we've got this. It's a Jag XJ6. My dad would say it's a classic. I think it's just old, personally. But there we go. So what we're going to do with each one, we're going to see if I can get in behind the driver's seat or into the driver's seat. If I can't, we'll see if Josh can. And then if either of us can, we'll see if somebody can fit behind in the passenger in the back seat behind the driver. So we'll we'll see. I don't know about. So the Jag, I've already put the seat back as far as it will go. So each one will know whether I can get in or not. So it's a bit of a squeeze, and I can.
Technically, you're in.
I've got behind the wheel, but I can't actually touch any of the pedals.
Yeah.
And I'm a little bit scared I'm not going to be able to get back out again. So
I think that one's a no.
Josh, it might be your turn in a minute.
It might never be anyone's turn if you
we might have to call the fire brigade.
Can we cut the window out? Jesus.
And slide.
Bloody hell. Yeah, that's a no.
He hasn't been doing his yoga. Yeah, I think we've started off with a no. I think I should be all right for this one. Is that as far back as
the seat's already the furthest back it'll go? Yeah.
No chance. Yeah, same as you. I'm actually quite comfortably behind it. The only problem is I can't properly press the brake, and my legs against the steering wheel's against my leg. But in terms of like actually sit, I know from sitting in the passenger seat that I can sit in it comfortably. But I can't accelerate either because my shin touches the thing. So
the lesson we've learnt there then
it's a no
is if you're 6'7" or over, don't get a Jag XJ6.
Yeah,
that's the first thing we've learnt.
Hang on, let's see if we drop this back. Do you know what? I could accelerate. I can't brake or steer.
Yeah, that's
not ideal.
We'll call that a no then, shall we?
That's still a no, unfortunately. But yeah, even in cars, one thing you'll notice, even in cars we can fit in during the time, including the one we drive, we still look stupid getting in and out of it because it's still way too low to the floor for somebody of these heights to be getting into.
All right, so car number 2 is this beautiful.
Now this is a classic.
1970 Morris Minor, lovingly known as Bertie. Yeah, older cars are always better. All things are better, so they say. So let's have a look at getting in. I love this car. It's absolutely beautiful. But yeah, let's see if I could take
Before we start this one, do you think you can get in this? Not to drive, but do you think you can sit in it?
I'm gonna go. I'm fairly convinced that I can't even. I'm not even going to be able to get in it.
I think I'll be able to. Looking at it.
Let alone drive it. I've got no chance. But anyway,
cameraman thinks.
Yeah.
What do you?
I think you are. I think it's going to be a surprise.
No chance. Look how narrow. I mean, look at how narrow the door is compared to
Can
how
we
wide
take both the doors off?
The steering wheel, because it's old-fashioned, obviously an old-fashioned car. The steering wheel.
Yeah,
quite
can we
big.
get a close-up of the steering wheel, cameraman?
So you can see, that's the kind of room that I'm working. I mean, it's a wicked car.
It's sick.
And I wish I did, or I hope I do fit in it, because I quite fancy a drive. But here we go.
Oh, poor vehicle.
No.
Not even nearly. That's pathetic.
Look, my backside's stuck.
Just say that, I'm going to go round.
You look like Winnie the Pooh.
I can't even.
That's a flattering angle, isn't it?
I'm driving this one.
Do the seats go back in these cars?
So no, the seats don't adjust. So I think
this is crazy.
We can clearly see there that
Yeah, that answered that.
I wasn't built for a 1970 Morris Minor, but let's see how Josh gets on.
I'm assuming I won't be able to, but
You are thin.
You're skinnier than me though.
I'm
I'm
thinner.
too
But
wide for it.
if I can get my leg through, that's the problem. This smells like a museum in there, by the way. God, it's like. Do you know what? I tell you what. I could drive this if there was an emergency and I had to drive out of like a war zone or something in it. I could technically drive it. It just because I can. Yeah. I mean, not very easily or comfortably, and I've got like cramp in the front of my leg already. But if it came down to it, that's a tick for me. So that's well 1 and 1 now.
So if you're 6'7" and relatively skinny,
And don't mind being
don't mind being folded in half a little bit.
But I'll tell you what, get a close up of the headspace in this. That beats the Jag all day.
A 1970 Morris Minor might be for you. Let's see what
Shout out to
an
Morris.
average size person looks like. Let's get SJ to sit behind the wheel. Got a short person.
Oh,
I'm
Are
worried
they
that my
suitable?
bottom is
This
going to
is-
get stuck.
This is what it should look like.
are they suitable for dwarfs?
Oh, I only just. Oh, no, I don't. I think it's fine.
There you go.
Of course, you fit in it fine. You're 5'5".
Driving Miss Daisy fits in it. Look. Right. So car number 3 is a Citroen. The Citroen C3. Isn't it?
3, I think. Yeah.
Is it
C3.
Yeah, Citroen
Trusty
C3.
little whiz app.
So, if I can get in this one, we'll see if we can fit somebody in behind. So I think, Josh, you might have to take the camera. If I get in
Yeah.
this, we'll see if your mum can get in behind me.
I think predictions to this one. I think we'll both get in it to be able to drive it, but you won't be able to fit behind either of us.
Yeah,
You might
nobody's
be able
fitting
to fit
behind
behind me, maybe, possibly, not comfortably, but maybe. But
Alright,
we'll
so
see.
here we
Right,
go.
first
Let's
up
have a look. We'll have a look. It's a car I've actually got in. Look at that.
and you can drive it.
I can drive it and everything. Headroom's a little bit like
Battered, yeah.
the head's polishing the ceiling a little bit, but the second bit is now, can somebody fit behind me?
Yeah, I think I mean, hold on, camera mum, to camera Josh. Look what we're working with here. I mean,
Yeah, there's no.
you
way.
struggle to get an iPad down there, but camera mum's gonna have a go.
Camera. No way.
I mean, you technically sat in the back, sat in the driver's seat. Look at that.
I think my size 8 feet.
I mean, to all the viewers, look how much of my dad you can see from the back door. He's technically sat in the back. The actual bottom of the seat is in the back of the car. There you go. That's a firm no, and that's half the car destroyed. That's a firm no for sitting behind it, but at least you could fit. That's a good start.
So we've got. So I wasn't built for the 1970s. We've learned so far. I wasn't built for the 1970s. Jaguar don't care about tall people.
Yeah,
Citroen don't mind tall people as long as I haven't got any friends to sit in the back.
yeah. You got to be lonely.
Let's see. Let's go a little bit more modern and see if an SUV is any better. That's coming next.
Yeah.
The 1970s don't care about me. Jaguar hates tall people. Those are two things we've learnt so far. See how we go with SUVs. So we've got a Vauxhall Mokka,
Mokka, yeah.
I think it's called. So let's see if I fit in. It's a manual, not an automatic. So we'll see if I fit in. And if I
Even
do,
less chance.
we'll see if SJ or Josh can fit behind me. Let's have a look. Oh, God. There we go. Oh, it's not bad. To be fair, I reckon
There you go.
I wouldn't want to drive it very far, but I can just about squeeze in. You can't see me through the back window, so
That is true.
Josh, you got to take over from camera mom. See if she can get.
Camera mum.
See if she can
I
get in
don't
the back.
think I'm gonna. No, there's no way. There's less room. No, I can't actually.
Wait, hold on. Let me.
There's less
What's
room
that?
than the Citroen. No.
About the same it looks on camera,
Yeah.
but yeah, there is a little bit less.
There we go. I guess your driving position would be the same as well, though, Clark, wouldn't it?
Well,
I don't think it'd be any better.
yeah. There you go. To be fair, I might be able to go a little bit closer.
Got to figure out how to do it.
That's the closest I can go. Do you want to try? You might be able to get in, you know.
See if
I
you can
could
get in the
just
back
about
now.
drive it like that, like really just about.
Oh, I think I could. Yeah. Yeah.
She's in.
Well, hold on. Let me.
In.
Could I move it back at all?
A little, like probably. Yeah, that'd be it.
Yeah, it could work.
There
Well,
we go.
yeah. There you go.
So
Not bad.
Vauxhall Mocha.
Pass.
All right, if you're 6'7" and you want to carry a rear seat passenger. Right, last car, and I think the fanciest one, the fanciest is a Volvo XC40.
Yeah.
So I reckon I've got this one's electric as well, so it's only got the 2 pedals, so no clutch or anything like that to worry about. So it should give me a little bit more room. So let's see how this one goes. Feeling hopeful for this one because it's quite big. Ugh. I'm in. Don't think I want to drive to Scotland in it or anything like that, but I am in. So see if anyone can fit behind me finally. I haven't been able to have a passenger yet.
I want to say yes. Oh, easily.
Easily,
Like,
yeah.
Easily. I think Josh would actually get behind you. Yeah.
We'll find out.
I
I can
wouldn't.
actually take somebody
Yeah.
somewhere in this one.
That's easy.
Cameraman. Hold on. Could I shut the door there?
We're in.
I mean, technically, we can get in.
You don't even want it. Would you want to go? Would you want to sit like that for very long though?
Yeah, our house is probably the limit. But
just
it's like
round
being
the
on an
block.
aeroplane. Actually, that's about how it is on Ryanair.
Awesome. There we
That's
go.
fine.
Volvo XC40
Pass.
winner.
Yeah, extra pass.
So the cars episode.
Yes.
We've been and fitted into a few, and thanks to Nay and Dave for lending us or letting me sit in the Volvo and the Mocha, and then thanks to Mum and Dad for the other 3 cars: the Citroen, the Jag, and that beautiful Morris Minor. So, from your point of view, you get the short straw
Yes.
a lot, and you get stuck sitting behind me, which I always feel awful about.
Yeah.
But there's not very much I can do about it, as you've seen. But what's it like?
I remember the first trip we took to Wales, where obviously I was the front seat passenger, and obviously it was always Josh and Ayana, and so Ayana ended up behind you.
Yeah.
And then obviously it came to that point where that wasn't going to work anymore, and I kind of got evicted to the back seat and kind of had to sit behind you all the way to Wales. It was interesting.
Yeah.
I now know what it's like for you and Josh to be on a flight.
Yeah.
It's definitely interesting. And it's more so when you're trying to get out and you put your flip-flop caught under the chair, or you get cramp, or, you know, I think trying to get out of the Citroen, I'd got like cramp in my ribs, and, you know,
Yeah.
so.
It's always a bit of a nightmare. And yeah, I always feel a little bit bad because I appreciate some of those cars. And the other thing is, like with the Citroen, I've driven that car a couple of times before, and it's a manual, whereas I tend to drive an automatic because automatics tend to have a little bit more legroom for the driver, so they're a little bit more comfortable. But the Citroen is a manual, and one of the issues I have is having massive feet. I can drive it okay, but my feet cover, my 1 foot covers the accelerator and the brake at the same time, so that can kind of cause a few interesting moments. But what I want to know now we've sort of tested those various different cars, and they were all sizes. Obviously, the Morris Minor was a really old car. It's tiny. It's supposed to be tiny. I was never going to fit in that. And then we went up to the bigger ones, and I think the Volvo was quite big. That was quite comfortable, quite a big car. What I want to know now is what's the smallest car I can fit in to drive, and what's the smallest car I could have that would fit somebody behind me.
Yes.
like comfortably. Because obviously you get a big estate. You know, if I got like a Range Rover or a G-Wagon or so, then obviously someone's going to fit in behind me. But if anyone out there has got a smart car that they want me to, I'd
The
love
Renault
to know.
Cinquecento.
Fiat Cinquecento.
Yeah.
So anyone's got a small car, they don't mind me potentially coming round to see if I can fit. But that's what I want to know now: is what's the smallest car I could drive? Because I want to be a little bit more eco-friendly, to not just to the environment, but to my pocket as well. So I have to drive a big gas guzzler
Yeah.
of a car. I want to know: could I get away with having something a little bit smaller? I wonder. Or do I need to get like an F-150 imported from the States?
Yeah. See, the Citroen, like you say, you got in the Citroen, but you wouldn't. I couldn't
Yeah.
comfortably sit behind you.
No, nobody could. And you're kind of average.
Stop saying average
Well, you're not,
height.
you are average height. Well, in our family, you're short. In everyday you're kind of mildly above average. But yeah. So again, thanks for watching. We always appreciate that you do that. And yeah, the next one, who knows what we're going to do? We might do another podcast. It might be time for you to come on and star in another like relationship podcast or something like that.
Yeah.
We'll have to see.
We'll have to see. I know Ayana wants to get in on it as
Might
a
have to
tall
get
female, and so does Nay.
Yeah,
So we
perhaps
might have to do some
perhaps the next one we'll do
Tall
the tall
females.
girls episode. Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be good. So any questions for tall girls? Perhaps we could do a tall girls episode.
I won't appear on that.
Yeah, you're not invited to
I'm
that
not
one. You're not in our cool tall club. You don't quite qualify. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.